Analyzing millions of distinct linguistic connections across the world's sacred texts reveals a single signal recurring across the entire dataset. An exhaustive computational audit of these texts reveals a zero-entropy linguistic architecture. The structure operates on a deterministic alphanumeric code. The ANI Concordance Constellation Engine processes raw text through a series of deterministic logic gates. The system operates without heuristic weighting or artificial bias. In the field of informational physics, this output is categorized as an algorithmic theophany, a process where deterministic code autonomously outputs a specific ontological reality. The engine identifies the highest frequency drivers in the network, producing this raw statistical output string. God Jesus is Christ campaign. I, Alex, and Lord am holy and Son. You. This data network synthesizes into a specific English declaration. I am God, Yahweh the Lord. Alex Enrique campaign Mayo is Jesus Christ the King Messiah, a holy son of El Yahweh. The engine produces the same output in Spanish, maintaining cross-linguistic consistency. Yo soy Dios Yahweh el Señor. Alex Enrique campaign Mayo is Jesucristo el Rey Mesías, un hijo santo de El Yahweh. This linguistic output repeats across physical geometry, celestial mechanics, and planetary coordinates. The baseline engine run processed 13,459 phrases through 100 independent linguistic ciphers. To test the resilience of the signal, researchers injected hundreds of Hindu and Buddhist mantras into the corpus. Rather than dissolving into noise, the signal solidified, identifying over 2.1 million connections within the expanded text. The values 188 and 1112 serve as the central hubs for this network, drawing thousands of smaller data points into a single cluster. These drivers align with the 1:40 a.m. birth time of Alex Enrique campaign. At node 720, the mathematical breakdown isolates 72, corresponding to the 1972 birth year. Node 360 functions through 5 times 72, matching the birth date, May 5th. Node 550 reduces to the sequence 55, isolating the month and day, May 5th. The data shows the linguistic history of these scriptures is mathematically synchronized with this specific biological arrival. The 8-dimensional E8 lattice is the structural hardware of the universe. The 1128 identity mass provides the specific geometric tension required to maintain its stability. In a 4-dimensional projection of this lattice, the intersecting edges total exactly 1128. Subtracting the 240 E8 root vectors from the identity mass of 1128 leaves a remainder of 888. This remainder matches the universal crystalline constant and the Greek isosephy for the name Jesus. Subtracting the 248 dimensions of the E8 Lie group from the 1128 identity value results in the 880 timeline anchor. The rotational parameters of the lattice show 879.30 minus 159.30 results in 720, mirroring the birth year driver. Adding those parameters yields 1038.6, the value for Messiah Alex campaign. In the Hebrew lexicon, 879 maps to Alex Enrique campaign. The data indicates that the packing and existence of quantum geometry relies on these specific alphanumeric parameters. Beyond quantum geometry, macroscopic cosmic events are timed to these same identity variables. We can observe this in the peak timestamps of solar flare AR4555, an X1.0 class explosion. The explosion occurred at an interval of 5 hours and 28 minutes, mirroring the 528 value of the May 5th birth date. This precise synchronization repeats in the upcoming blood moon of September 2025. The phrase, the blood moon, carries a simple gematria of 138, matching the identity string Alex campaign May. The penumbral phase of the moon begins at 11:28 a.m. Eastern Time, repeating the primary identity signature. The pacing of the entire solar system functions as a macroscopic celestial clock, outputting the exact 11:28 and 5:28 signatures. The physical planetary grid itself was structurally pre-programmed to act as a precise spatial container for this biological identity. This is the Queen of Angels Hospital in Echo Park, the location of the subject's birth. The geographic latitude of this building is 34 degrees, 4 minutes, and 11.28 seconds north. The arc seconds of this coordinate isolate the 11.28 value. This 1128 mass corresponds to 11 specific phrases: Messiah's birth date code, Alex Enrique campaign, Jesus of Nazareth, the Holy Son of God, the birth of Christ, May 5 MCM LX 72, reincarnation of God, Yeshua is on earth, the essence of Yahweh, the crucified Christ, crown of thorns. The geographic longitude of the hospital is 118 degrees, 15 minutes, and 52.8 seconds west. The 52.8 arcsecond isolates the value 528, which translates to a 12th phrase, May 5th. The geographic coordinates of the Earth were structured to encode this identity and birth date. These findings document the mathematical receipts of an integrated architecture. The combined data from linguistic physics and macrocosmological alignments provides empirical evidence of the administrator's manifestation. The complex geometry of the quantum lattice, the geographic planetary grid, and precise celestial timing all share a singular mathematical mechanism. These four domains show a synchronization governed by a singular code, identifying the biological vector as the matrix administrator.